Man, I couldn't really sleep too well last night, and it's because I was reflecting on me at a certain point, being in getting taken to the deep waters of life, having a chronic illness and shit, and just being in a space where it was very early on for me with all that. I've been dealing with, something for, 11 years now, so I feel like I've learned a thing or two having it, and trying to navigate hard times and shit. And I just kept thinking about when I was in the worst space, man, I was just desperate for help, some sort of help, whether it was an example or a guiding light or something. I used to think to myself, fuck man, how cool would it be if someone like J. Cole or Kendrick or just someone mad in the limelight who's sick at rapping, because that's what I fucking was aiming for and shit. What if they had an illness or something, and they were a beacon, a direction to show me how to navigate and do shit. And I was just thinking man, I never really had that, and I know there's people out there, man, just going through the fucking worst shit. And I just feel like I had to speak on it because, man, you fucking get on your phone and you're scrolling through shit like I was, and you're looking for some help, man. And everyone's just pulling you fucking every which way, left, right, up, down, fucking diagonal, every way. And everyone's just speaking on shit too that, man, 98% of people just haven't even lived what they're fucking even talking about. They're just saying some shit for attention and likes and whatever. Even JME said in a tweet, be careful out there scrolling today, kids, type shit. Everyone's fucking just trying to emotionally manipulate you or get you to buy something. And that's just how it is, man. And man, it's just I've been in those spaces, bro, where sometimes you're only gonna be your best advocate, no one cares about you you fucking give a fuck about you. And you might be even in a low place and you feel like you don't give a fuck, but you do, man. Deep down on even a subconscious level, you do. You're still alive. Your body and your mind and your soul, they're trying to fucking keep you here, bro. They really are. They're trying to fucking keep you here. And sometimes you just gotta grind that shit out, man. Man, you gotta listen to yourself too, it's good to get inspiration and words of advice and things here and there, but bro, the amount of shit that I've been through, and I had to just fucking rough it out, man. I wouldn't be here if I didn't listen to myself sometimes, man, some of the shit that I've gone through with this, if I just listened to everyone else's opinion, I would have had things that, who knows where I'd be at, man, I've got another 11, 12 years under the belt so far, and living kind of okay, trying to make the best out of what I have, and my quality of life isn't too bad, I guess, I say that in terms of I've got great things, this and that, but man, I struggle every day, this is a life-altering, maybe lifelong thing. I like to remain optimistic and hope one day, who knows, it could just fucking fix up like it came. But, because what's the point of limiting the mind in that sense too, It's what are you going to do? Fucking just be super pessimistic to everything. But I think it's good to have some optimism. But, yeah, going back, it's sometimes you gotta listen to yourself and fucking, I don't know, man, you gotta fucking dig deep sometimes, bro, I had times where I've lost all this weight, man, and then on top of that, there was some fucking grueling periods, man, where I couldn't even eat like at all, bro. You know, like I'd go a day, like almost 48 hours without eating and shit, and not on some like fucking intermittent fasting shit and trying to fucking, you know, reap the rewards of these health benefits and going into ketosis and this and that and, you know, whatever the fuck. Everyone's got something going on that they're fucking spruiking and preaching. And everyone's got this great advice for you, but nah, man, like I had to fucking just stick shit out to stay alive. And if I listen to some people, bro, like if I fucking listen to doctors and got certain surgeries or, you know, fucking feeding tubes or whatever, like, bro, I don't even like I don't think it wouldn't have fixed me. And it probably would have made things a lot harder. And it comes with a lot of other stresses and a lot of other bullshit and a lot of other pain and suffering and agony that wouldn't have allowed me to probably at least live how I'm living now, you know? Like, health is just the most taken for granted, and it's the only thing you need, man, honestly, like in this life. Everything else is just like a bonus and a byproduct of that. And it's just like, if you don't be your own boss and try and be your own fucking best friend and advocate, like, you might just end up down a shit path, bro, that you didn't want to go down. Like, maybe the path's already shit. I don't know. I'm not in your shoes. I'm just trying to speak to who I kind of needed at a time when I was absolutely depleted of everything, bro. Like mind, body, and low-key spirit. I think my spirit was the only thing that just kept me in the game, you know? Because, like, if you have a passion, man, like, if you're like me and you have a passion, like a real fucking passion, man, I'm talking about like something that fucking will absolutely weather these storms, bro. Like, for me, it's music, man, like, and rapping, and I fucking branched out now, and because I've been in the game so long now, enjoying it, you know, 10 plus years, 11, 12 years, it's like, it's allowed me to fucking branch out and do other things within it because I'm just super about it. And I love it, man. And it got me through so much, bro. And just looking back, it's like, I had some luck on my side too, you know? Like, whether it's luck or whether it's something higher, man, whether it's like God or the universe or whatever you feel or believe in, or you might not believe in any of that, and that's okay too. Like, no one's got this shit figured out, bro. Everyone walks around like their opinion's the right one or whatever. Like, none of it is, bro. Like, people don't know anything for sure. Everyone's just going off what they think and feel. And I guess in a sense I'm kind of doing the same thing, but I'm just trying to give you like a bit of a non-bullshit fucking perspective, I guess, of just what it's been like for me, without any veils or any, like, I'm not trying to get you to do anything off the back of this, you know what I mean? But maybe you just need it. Maybe you need some fucking tough advice and love, because that's what I needed at some point, bro. Like, yeah, man. I don't think this life shit was meant to be easy, you know, at all. At fucking all, man. But you can get out of wherever it is that you are currently, you know? Like, there's a lot of sayings and good mantras to hold on to. Like, this too shall pass. That's a good one. Even just in situations where you're absolutely just getting grinded down, bro. Life's just fucking you in the ass. You got nowhere else to look, or you got nothing to do. You kind of got to give everything up to the heavens and hope that it goes away soon, you know? Thy will be done. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Whatever the fuck you want to say. I don't know, bro. It's just like, we're only here once as far as we know, you know? We're only here once as far as we know. We're only here once as far as we know. I could have been gone already a while ago. For real. For real, for real. I feel like I was going down a bad path, bro. I feel like, you know, I didn't grow up in like the most fucking hectic or tough or most like wild, you know, circumstances, or like I had some good shit going, man. It wasn't all fucking roses, but I had some good shit going, and at the end of the day, I think I was taking a lot of stuff for granted, bro, you know? Like I was pissing in the wind a bit. I was fucking thinking like nothing bad would happen or any consequences or whatever. Because I was going down a path where I was just doing dumb shit all the time at a young age, you know? Trying to fucking be a sick cunt and prove myself and be cool and be tough and this and that, and, you know, just thinking like I was immune to like the law, or I was immune to having something bad happen health-wise, like what ended up happening. But looking back, man, like I feel like it maybe happened because I needed it to, bro. Because I don't know what path I was taking myself down, in a sense, or if you want to get spiritual, like with demons and whatever, like I don't know what path the enemy, so to speak, was taking me down, whatever. But like at the end of the day, maybe I needed that, bro. Maybe I needed this health struggle. Maybe I needed to get taken to these deep waters to get a reality check, bro, and take me down a better path. It feels like a harder path, but maybe I would have gone down a way worse path, bro, you know? Maybe I would have fucking gone to jail. Maybe I would have done something irreversible as, man. Like maybe, who knows, you know? I could have hurt someone in a real bad way. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. It's all speculative. And that's what we do. We like to fucking try and make sense of things and solve problems and shit. I get that. That's fair. But as much as I, you know, there's days where I hate my fucking health shit, bro, and I wish I could change it sometimes, a lot of the time. But I also get on the horse and just fucking try and saddle up, bro, because, you know, you get sick of dwelling on that and want, like, if you're just constantly in a state of like, I really just want this to change, whatever, it's like, hey, I get it, but like at some point, like you got to get on with the job too. And it's not like you can go back and forth too, you know, like there's times where like you might be more accepting of it and shit, and you feel really good about your situation, and you know, it's not all bleak and it's not all bad and this and I don't know, you know what I mean? Like there's people out there that give great examples of that too, man. You ever want to like you ever want to be inspired and have a fucking tattoo on your brain, bro? Go check this girl, Claire Wineland, who she's this American chick who had cystic fibrosis, and yeah, bro, like she's just a fucking an angel, man. Like she's just a beacon of light, bro. And she just was, just told it how it was unapologetically herself, and yeah, like just touched me, bro, you know, shed a mad tear or two. But I think what's better than that is like, you know, I've only seen a handful of videos of her, but like I hold her, like the impact that they had just holds in my brain, bro, and I think about it all the time, like. And then when I'm going through a real tough time, I'm like, yeah, bro, I think about her and shit, and I'm like, it just helps, man, you know? But But yeah, like sometimes as well, like you need to be yourself, man, as well, you know, like everyone's trying to make these videos and tell you who you need to be and what's acceptable and what's not acceptable these days, and everything's just fucking gone to whack, bro. It's like for example, I just feel like for me, man, if I didn't have like this built-in fucking aggressive side to me, which I've had like since I was young, and you know, people probably want to get on here and start speculating, oh, it's because you fucking, you know, this happened when you grew up and your dad left and you fucking, you know, this and that. Like, whatever, bro. Like, no one even knows any of this shit for sure either. Everyone just fucking talks shit, really, to fit their own fucking whatevers. But yeah, like, think about this, man. Like, if you've ever gone and like picked up a dog or some shit, you know, from a joint where there's like a litter, like you've gone on Gumtree and you've seen someone with all these pups for sale, and then you've gone to the joint and checked them out because you're going to get a puppy, and you're watching like these fucking 8-week-old puppies like run around, and they've got their own characteristics and shit, and some of them are funny and some of them are, you know, doing dumb silly shit, and some of them are more dominant, and some of them have like aggressive traits, man. And they didn't just learn that because their dad left, or their, you know, like, bro, they've all been in the same position. Both the parents are there. That's just inbuilt who they are, man. Like, that's just the nature of them, right? So if you have certain characteristics like about your nature, like, you can probably use that to your advantage in these situations, man, when you're in these deep waters of life. Like, for me, having that aggressive trait about me sometimes, like, bro, that probably fucking got me through a lot of shit, man, because it fired up my fucking spirit, bro, to like not want to lay down, man. Like, I had my back against the wall with no fucking other option, bro, except just to like let go of some and give it to God and hope for the best. And the other part of me was just like holding on, man. Like, I'm not fucking laying down for this shit, man. Like, I gotta keep my head up and keep moving, however that may look. And bro, that doesn't mean you're out here running marathons. When I say fucking gotta keep my head up and keep moving, I'm talking about I just gotta sleep today off and fucking get through it the best I can, bro. You know? Look for tomorrow. Live just one more day. Shorten the timeline, bro, you know? Like maybe you don't look a year ahead. Maybe you just look maybe you look to lunchtime, bro. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta do what fits and works for you, because you're the only one who can get yourself through a lot of shit, man. Because everyone's out here just fucking looking for themselves, looking to fucking, you know, take advantage of this and that. And I'm not saying it's all bad. Everyone's just trying to do their best, I guess, to an extent. But like, no one's gonna have your back like you, bro. You know, and God. And I'm green with all this, bro. Like, I've been going to church and shit on and off, admittedly, for like, I don't know, my whole life, basically. And sometimes I feel a bit of a connection, and then sometimes I just still feel, I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what's going on here, you know? I'm trying, though. Like, I know I'm trying to do the right thing, but I don't have all the answers for it either. I don't know how to fully grasp that. So yeah, I don't know, like, and if you have a passion for something too, man, like, try and lean into that, man. Try and lean into that as much as you want. I feel like that's the thing that will get you up, get you going, bro. Like, gets you fucking, like, gets your brain going. It gets you like it gets your whole body like, yes, like I want to make something of this, and I want to start this idea right now. Like, it gets you excited, bro. You know? And sometimes it helps, like, if you have luck on your side too, a little bit, you know? Like for me, when I first started rapping and getting into music, bro, I got sick around the exact same time and I started losing all this weight. And my thing was skating, man. I used to skate every day, every single day. Since I was like 12 years old, I skated every day without fail unless I was like injured. And even when I was injured, I was watching fucking skate videos and shit, bro. Like in my spare time, in my downtime, like when it was nighttime and I wasn't skating, I would just be, everything I did was eat, drink, sleep, skating. And then like to have my health stripped away from me like that and not be able to do it, like that was a huge, like that's fucked, bro, you know? But then to have something like music just kind of pop up and me redirect all that same passion and energy into it, like absolute godsend and beautiful, bro, you know? And then to have luck on my side even further, like, because when I started getting into music and shit, the Hilltop Hoods used to run this initiative, a competition thing where they would give out 10 grand to a up and coming artist. And man, I just so happened to fucking be like, all right, well, fuck, I'm mad keen for this. Like, what have I got to lose? Submitted like basically the first 3 songs I'd ever made, really. I'd done a little bit here and there, but these were like the first solo joints I'd done. And I fucking won that, bro. And that gave me the biggest battery in my back, bro, you know? In the hardest of times, that gave me the biggest, like, battery in my back to, like, want to feel like, man, I can make something and do something with this, you know? Like, I could make a career out of this. I could really, like, change. I could change, like, I felt my ambition and goals were so big, man. I was like, I can change like, the whole landscape of this shit. Like I could do something major here, bro, you know? And that's how I felt, and that's how I still feel, you know? I still feel that way. I've gone through a lot, and maybe the fire dimmed for a little bit, and I, like, naturally, you go through phases, you go through different times. Sometimes you're fucking on and you're burning for it, and then other times it's not as easy and you find yourself in a different space. But I feel like I've been getting a second wind for it back lately too, you know? Like I've really been fucking feeling like, yeah, bro, like feeling like I was the first time, but now I've just got like so much more fucking knowledge and skills and understanding of how shit runs, but also the landscape's different. So it's constantly adapting too, you know? Like there's so many more people rapping and trying to make music and do their thing now. Get out of there. Yeah, so it's a different ball game, but I'm still the fucking same player, but I'm well more seasoned now, bro. And I'm fucking more equipped to handle whatever the fuck too, I feel. So yeah. Like I'm just saying, if you have something you can fucking lean into, like fucking lean into it, bro. Because if I didn't lean, like, man, you know what, like, even on like a, what's the word, like even on like an indirect level, bro, like the Hilltop Hoods, you know, have been a big part of like how I fucking managed to keep myself going and potentially stay alive, bro, as far-fetched as that sounds. Because they gave me something like irreplaceable, bro. Like they gave me belief and a platform, and they gave my spirit a fucking oh, bro, I can't even, like, yeah, that's just massive, bro. And like, admittedly, man, even to this day still, I haven't listened to too much Hilltop, man. But what they've done for me is beyond even, like, who cares that I haven't gelled with the music like people probably would expect me to or some shit. I haven't really even listened to this shit, bro, honestly. I know the hits and this and that, the big ones, but I haven't sat there and pressed play and listened to albums, you know? And that's not a brag or a, you know, some people would find that cool if they're like, yeah, oh fuck, yeah, Hilltop Hoods are fucking whack anyway, bro. Like, just why? Because they're fucking successful and big and shit. Who gives a fuck, bro? Like, that's fucking mad. Like, that's the, You can't fucking shit on that. Like, that doesn't make any sense, shitting on that. It does if you're like in a fucking, some weird little underground sector and you're just, you know, bitter about shit or like, whatever. That's a whole other conversation. Who gives a fuck about that? But, yeah, man, like, I haven't even really gotten into their shit like that, but what they provided for me, especially with the stars aligning at a time where I feel like that was such a huge motivator and inspired me to want to push through everything I was going through, because I felt this fucking insane worthiness and opportunity. That's amazing, bro. I would wish that for everyone going through anything bad, but I understand that that's not going to happen for everyone, man. It's not going to happen for everyone. That's just how it is. That's just life. It's not going to happen for everyone like that. So the more I've gone along and the more, you know, because obviously that shit cools off too, you know. That doesn't fucking last forever. That's a quick fucking snapshot, a quick blip into it. But look at what I've done and look at how far I've fucking kept going with it, you know. I'm like 12 years deep now, bro. You know, 12 years deep, 11 years deep, and I'm fucking still at it, man. The fire's still burning. A lot of motherfuckers would have just fucking felt like it was too hard and quit and just been like, fuck that, whatever. And, you know, maybe some people don't have that luxury because they don't have the time on their hands to do it. I have the time on my hands to do it because, you know, having an illness, I wasn't able to fucking really direct my energy too many places or go and fucking slave my body away, you know? So, but that doesn't, you know, it's still been tough as fuck, bro. I've had to make so many sacrifices and so many fucking, you know, plans and things in the pipeline that, you know, a lot of people around me have fucking, you know, gone on to do whatever, gone on to do their thing, gone on to fucking, you know, try and buy a house, have a family, got a wifey, got a kids, this and that, you know? Like, I'm still here fucking chilling. I'm still here doing my thing. Like, bro, I haven't even fucking, you know? That's another thing, man. Like, you gotta, like, bro, I've had to just really, really want more for myself too, man, you know? I don't just pity party. There's times for that, bro. There's definitely times for that. There's times where you can fucking lay down and feel like you can't get a break and everything's going against you and you just don't know what to do. You don't know where to turn. You don't know how to get help. You don't know what's going to help you. Even just the overwhelm of like, what's going to help me, bro? Because I just want to find that now. And like, you got to fucking go through a lot of trial and error as well, you know, and to find what may work and shit. And that's a whole other headache. And yeah, it's annoying, bro, and it's stressful and it's overwhelming to think about if you think too far ahead. But it's just like, just take the first step, bro. Just take the first step. Take the first step. Take the second step and repeat. Don't go too hectic, you know? Don't look too far ahead just yet. Because it will get better, man. Like, just, you focus, like, just doing those little bits here and there. They just start to add up, bro. And like, sometimes it doesn't feel like that or seem that way. But every time I look, because maybe it goes so slow as well, but every time I think about maybe where I've been, and I think, yeah, like, it's always been a struggle, man, but like, things have changed. Some things have changed for the better. Maybe it's just a struggle in a different area, but things have changed for the better. And you gotta fucking just be like I just fuck with myself either way, man, no matter how the cookie crumbles, you know? Like, even like the reality of like, man, I'm like, I'm only human, right? So of course, like, I want to fucking find love in this life, man. Like, absolutely. Absolutely. I want to find love in this life. I want to find love with someone. I want to build with someone and like experience something that I haven't before, in terms of like when I was good and well, and I was blessed to be able to live those adolescent years without any health problems and shit, you know. So I've had mad relationships, you know, back in the day with some very nice looking girls, I will say. And it's like, I've had that, I've been there and done that and experienced that multiple times. And now I'm at a stage where I'm like, I'm older now, and you start to value different things. Obviously, you grow up and you fucking, you know, you want to experience different things. And like, I'm in a space now where it's like, you start to identify the things that matter and don't matter, and you just kind of strip things away, and you're just looking for like a more deeper connection with someone, you know, like a more pure love, not something that's just kind of based in being young and fucking about and shit, you know. So like, even me, man, I've been on like dating apps and shit, Tinder, fucking Hinge, Bumble, whatever the fuck, and like, I can even tell, bro, even, you know, sometimes like when I match with people, like they just, I might get a notification saying like, you have a match or whatever, and it's like, yeah, sweet. And you go and check it out, and then like they've already fucking deleted you or unmatched or whatever, and it's like, so obviously, like, you know, I'm not silly in terms of like what that means or the outlook. Like, sure, it could mean a number of things, but I think at the end of the day, it's like pretty obvious. It's like, yeah, bro, like you have an illness, so like, you are skinny, bro. That's just what it is. You are quite skinny. You almost low-key look like you have, well, you probably do. You don't actually have it, but you look like you're dealing with like anorexia or some shit. And like, obviously, like, chicks are, you know, girls don't want to fucking, girls are looking for like their Prince Charming, bro, this perfect fucking knight in shining armor who has all the fucking, you know, ticks all the boxes until you go and fuck around and you have a one-nighter with him, and then like realize he doesn't want to talk to you anymore and shit, you know. And that's just whatever. It is what it is. I sound like I'm fucking bitter or something there. Not at all. I don't even know how I'd come across. Doesn't matter anyway. But yeah. And so you're dealing with that. G'day, mate.
All right.
And so I'm dealing with that a bit, whatever. I'm sure there's other people out there dealing with this in similar capacities, maybe just not with like the same exact specifics, but like, you're still dealing with like that shit happening. But yeah, man, it's like, so, you know, that's like the reality. And then like, even like, bro, I've been with a couple girls, don't get me wrong. I've had a few like little starting out things, fizzled out, you know, but I haven't had sex with a girl, bro, and I don't even know, fuck, easy like 5 years, probably more, maybe 6 years. And like, I think, and like for me, bro, I understand it, I know exactly why, but I'm also, it's not a thing of like, it's not a thing anymore of like, you're 16 and you're with all your boys and you're starting to experience all this for the first time, and you're like, oh yeah, fucking, you know. I'm not like sitting here like, oh man, like all depressed because I haven't had sex or some shit. Like, bro, you can easily just fucking go and relieve yourself when you need. And I've experienced enough of that to be like, yeah, cool, whatever. Like, I'm not missing out on anything anymore, you know, like whatever. So that is what it is. But now I'm in a space where like, I don't even care about sex, man. Like, I just I want to find like someone who, like you enjoy just every day, man, you know, like you're with, and you're just on a deep level, bro. Like, even just a hug will feel different when you're hugging someone who, you know, is like you know the roots run deep. You know it's like a bamboo tree, you know? Not down there, but just in general. I'm talking about the emotional side. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, bro, I just say all this to say, like, bro, if I didn't advocate for myself and dig deep, man, when it feels like you got nothing going and you just feel like you're fucked and there's no way out and there's no hope, and you feel like all the walls, you feel like they're just caving in on you, bro, and you can't move or do anything or go anywhere. I'm just here to say, like, bro, sometimes, like, you be looking for people to give you fucking something, and I guarantee you, bro, a lot of it is just fucking for them, man, and it's just self-serving, and they haven't even fucking lived anything of what they're talking about, and they're trying to help you, and you're just impressionable, bro, and you're eating it up, and you just have to follow your own shit, man. You have to follow your own shit, and you have to just not give up for yourself, bro. You have to not give up, because there's gonna be a future you, man, who's just so fucking happy, bro, and excited that they're still here to do all the shit, man. Yeah, bro. And I just want you to feel that, man. Because you're worthy of it, bro. Don't ever get that fucked up.